for me but me. If you don't know who I am, guess who I am. My name is Maeve.
Hey guys, it's your girl. We're here at a different scenery. We're in my car. So basically, I'm trying to knock out these Taurus season videos because I have not been on my Zoom with my YouTube. You guys know this, and I don't want you guys to feel like I'm abandoning y'all, because I'm not. I'm just really dragging my feet. Okay, so basically I got my little book and we're gonna do another love compatibility video here in my car before I go where I need to go. So I'm kind of back and forth because, like, Taurus people are a little bit interesting, to say the least, when learning their personalities, because we all know they're bougie and they like nice things. They're Venetians, right? And I just didn't know where to start because Taurus are so set in their ways. But I did write all the combinations for Taurus women and then Taurus men, and we're just gonna work with them. And I think, like, the number one combination that works best, in my opinion, when it comes to Taurus women and when it comes to Taurus men and love compatibility, is Taurus women and Capricorn men, the kings and queens of the earth. I would put Virgo next after that, because I got a good list of combinations. But today we're gonna start with Taurus women and Capricorn men. Hi, my name is Maeve. I am a singer-songwriter as well as somebody's into astrology. I am doing this video from Oklahoma City. I no longer live in Minneapolis, Minnesota full-time, but for now, if you're in Oklahoma and you want to say hi, you can say hi. It's okay. You don't have to be weird. It's okay that you watch my videos. It's okay. If you have questions, ask me. I have run into a couple people that have seen my reels because other people start to post my stuff and I just figure out they posted, they don't really tag me, which is weird, but that's okay. And, you know, some of my videos are starting to get traction. So therefore, hi. Today, we're going to do Taurus woman and Capricorn man compatibility. So the 3 celebrity couples that I was able to dig up: Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik. They may not be together, but they were together and a power couple for a long time. So we'll get into that. We have Miss Black China, Angela White, and Derek Milano. Derek Milano is a Grammy Award-winning producer. Miss Janet Jackson and Wissam Al Naman. Okay, let's get into it. You know what, Taurus women, sorry y'all, the video gonna be a little, I'm just gonna leave it at an angle. So when it comes to Taurus women, you gotta understand, you can't be no average ass dude. She will never date an average ass dude. Every Taurus woman that I met in my life, they are confident with being single until they get the best possible partner for them. Somebody who enjoys good food, good music, good sex, good company, the finer things in life. That's why Taurus and Scorpio as well they complement each other well. But I will save the information behind that compatibility report for that specific video. But when it comes to Taurus women and Capricorn men, I'm already gonna start off high, because I feel like Capricorn men are already observant as heck. Capricorns are calculating. Okay? More times than not, if a Capricorn agrees to something and is fully participating in something, it's because they mapped out what it is, how they're going to gain from the situation. It does not matter what you feel. Even me, I love Capricorn men to the max. Capricorn men are all about the capital, the confidence, and the conquering. Okay, what other zodiac sign besides Capricorn fits that role? Taurus. You think Taurus woman gonna let you walk all over them? You think Taurus women just gonna be an average person? You think this is an average bitch? You could be working with the Taurus woman, but she's still gonna be self-preserved. she's gonna let you know, I'm not one of them. Yeah, I'm in this field. Yeah, there's other beautiful women, but she ain't me. I'm still gonna be happy and goddess-like and fairy-like. But just know, they ain't me. So when it comes to Taurus women and the Capricorn men, compatibility, the one thing that sticks out the most to me, obviously that they're both earth signs, you know? They're stuck in their ways for the best valid reasoning possible. I feel like the reason, you know, I don't know the whole situation with Miss Gigi and Zayn. I don't know the whole situation with that. But one thing about Taurus, you gotta understand, Taurus is loyal to death do you apart. But the problem is with Taurus, they're family people as well, okay? My thing is, when it comes with Taurus women, they commit to the finer things of life because they know how shit can get. Taurus women, they're not gonna take shit personal. They know the extremes of the opposite polarity, Scorpio. That's why they try to stay optimistic and the glass is half full, because they know shit can get hefty, okay? When it comes to Taurus women, you know, I don't know if you remember the whole situation with Miss Kalani when she got caught in that whole scandal with P&D and Kyrie. Like, they're sensitive, is what I'm trying to tell you, okay? Capricorns are just as sensitive as much as they're serious. Why this phone tripping? I'm telling the truth. See, these other spirits don't want me to tell y'all and put y'all on game so I can get to this mucho dinero, telling y'all about this stuff on my YouTube channel. But Capricorn is just as sensitive. Capricorn, I had a Capricorn ex. Oh my God, he was crying every day, even though he was the most serious looking man I ever met. They're sensitive. They're earth signs, you know, because the sister sign, the earth sign is water, okay? The earth is sensitive, meaning if just too much is overwhelming and overbearing, that's why, you know, if the magnitude of emotions is just too much, that's where the earthquakes happen in this relationship, in this hiccup. Because I feel like naturally, because earth signs are so reserved in this situation with the Capricorn men and Taurus women, they're very reserved with their energy. So they're very picky and choosy with who they even spend their time with from the get-go. I used to work with the Taurus women and the Capricorn men. I saw their connection. They were just platonic co-workers because she was older and he was younger. But I saw the connection. It just seemed like it was a genuine bond, because Taurus women are very sensual women, okay? Capricorn men love womanly women who are very in touch with their femininity, not the doll, you know, not the overly Barbie doll looking aesthetic, but more of a classic, seductive yet friendly woman. I don't even know how to really package that statement for you to have this picture in your head. But when it comes to Capricorn men, they're like classic women: red lipstick, heels, straight hair, tight dress, curvy. And if you ain't got the curves, have the confidence, move your hips, girl, okay? So basically what I'm trying to say is, with this connection, their sensitivity level is understood. Not one could really throw each other off. I feel like if it came down to the relationship ending, it could be the Capricorn man's fault, because Capricorn is the devil, the goat, the sea goat, meaning as strict and serious as Capricorn men, like I said, as strict and forward as they can be senseless and sensitive at the same time. Meaning, you know, a Capricorn, let's just say a scenario like this occurs in this relationship. Let's just say the Taurus woman lives in LA and the Capricorn man lives in New York. But the Taurus woman has spent her whole life, I put this AC on, it's called. But the Taurus woman has spent her whole life in California, her whole family's there. But this Capricorn man wants to marry her and move her out to New York. I'm not saying this is what could happen, but I'm just saying potentially, depending how shit goes, you just gotta observe. She don't want to move. She doesn't want to move. The Capricorn man will get stuck in his ways and be like, well, dang, you don't really care about this relationship like that. Like, I open up my heart out to you. You know, I put so much time and energy and invest in you and what you got going on, and you can't just do this one thing for me. Because Capricorns are willing to compromise if they love you. Okay? And for a Capricorn to love you, you got to challenge them. But sometimes Capricorns can take on more than they can chew. Because I'm sure, let's just say, in the lines of communication, the way he observed things, you know, Capricorns got a high pain tolerance until they don't. Whether it's emotional, psychological, or physical. Capricorns can, you know, be super compromising with a lot of things, more than a Libra at that, if they really care about you, if they really see you about your stuff, and they feel like, okay, this is for the bigger picture, they'll be willing to compromise. However, if they feel like, well, damn, why can't you have my back for once? If they're feeling like, you know, the ratio is not adding up to how much you're putting into the relationship and what they're getting out, they're gonna feel some type of way. So let's just say, with the whole scenario with moving, if the Taurus woman lived in California her whole life, and then let's just say you guys are engaged to be married, he's like, but she live in New York. I want to raise my kids in, you know, a state that has higher education, higher income, and exposed to plenty of opportunities. But the Taurus woman would be like, no, I want to stay here. This is my family. The Capricorn man would probably feel some fucking type of way. He would try to work it out to the point where he just pops. And that's where shit can go wrong with this relationship, is what I'm saying. It's good. Don't get it twisted. This combination is great. These are probably one of my, you know, I'm gonna do a video of my top 10 combination. Taurus women, Capricorn men is probably one of the best combination. I don't know why people always think Sagittarius and Libra, to each his own. But when it comes to my top 10 compatibilities, because there's 144. Taurus women and Capricorn men are in there. And a lot of people be like, oh, I gotta wrap up this video because it started getting loud. But what I'm saying is, Taurus women and Capricorn men, when it comes to compatibility in terms of sex, in terms of communication, in terms of emotions, in terms of finances, it's a 10 pretty much all across the board. I just feel like in terms of compromising, that's the main area they will struggle. Because Capricorns feels like they know best. Mind you, Capricorn is the highest octave of earth sign. It's the last earth sign on the zodiac wheel, whereas Taurus is the first. So, you know, I think they're gonna get their work cut out for one another when it comes to compromising. So I just feel like it's up for the Taurus woman sometimes to not just be so stubborn and find those areas in your heart that needs to soften up so you're able to compromise with Mr. Capricorn. Because Mr. Capricorn ain't the easiest to deal with, but his whole point, like, Capricorn men live to serve the women that they're with. Okay, that's what people don't get. They have a hard exterior because they know what they bring to the table. Don't get it twisted with this Big Papa, okay? This is Big Papa, okay? I love Capricorn man, you guys know. Like, this is Big Papa. They preserve themselves, their emotions, for the women in their life to better themselves. Because they understand Capricorn is a feminine sign. It's the earth sign. They understand they're going to get blessings from the universe pouring into and taking care of women, specifically their women. Okay, so, you know, if you feel like this video resonates well with you and you're a Taurus woman seeking out a Capricorn man, or you're a Capricorn man that's vetting out a Taurus woman, you know, I already understand you guys are going to take things slow. You guys never spring yourself into any situation. You guys really take it slow, you know? But I don't really have no areas of concerns for this. I feel like if you guys really wanted it to work, it can. Okay, a lot of people be like, oh, Capricorn men are so conceited. They gotta be, because if they don't stand in their P's and Q's, how are they supposed to be the kings of chess? You know? But I'm gonna wrap up this video. I gotta go. I love you, me team. Make sure you drop a heart in the comments if you agree with this video, and let me know what your thoughts are, and stay tuned for the next video. Okay, love ya, bye.